let's talk about Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Now, I've said I'm always going to be fair on this channel. Angel Reese is playing much better. All right, she is. I don't want to act like, look, it's one thing for a couple of games. When you're into 7 and 8 games in a row of your game looking a lot different, there's a chance she has changed her game for the better. And I think it's because of shot selection. All right. Now, some of that may come from the coaching of Tyler Marsh.
Reporters, let's dive into Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Now, I've said it before, Angel is improving, and I mean genuinely looking different on the court. We're not talking 1 or 2 good games. We're talking 7, 8 games where she's making smarter shot selections, showing more awareness, and looking like she's actually learning. Could Tyler Marsh be helping with that? Sure, maybe some coaching tweaks are contributing. But here's the twist. The moment Reese fans go full FBI mode on Twitter, Marsh is suddenly the villain. Every missed pass, every blown coverage, that's his fault. Fans want him gone like it's a mandatory eviction. And the drama? Oh, it's hotter than courtside seats in July.
And the Chicago Sky is falling. The sky is falling, y'all. Chicago Sky fans are crashing out crazy on head coach Tyler Marsh. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't blame them. Not for this one. I do not blame the Chicago Sky fans for crashing out and calling for Tyler Marsh's job on.
The Chicago Sky just got roasted by the Lynx, and the internet meltdown is unreal. Fans are demanding Marsh's head while ignoring that Angel's game is improving. This begs a question. Is it really the coach, or is it just optics? Angel's progression is obvious, but Chicago Sky fans have officially crossed into a level of delusion where reality seems optional. They want a coach who's a hype man, not a strategist. It's a public meltdown of the century, and it's messy, chaotic, and unmissable.
Improvement. Angel's showing some improvement, and now Chicago Sky fans are pissed. Is it Chicago Sky fans, or is it Angel Reese fans? That's the thing that you just don't quite know. They're pissed at Tyler Marsh. And I'm like, but what if Angel's development is because of his coaching? Well, what if this found success is because of his coaching? You still want him run off? Because she obviously looks like an improved player.
Here's the thing. Angel isn't getting the Caitlin Clark treatment. No tight coverage, no double teams, no relentless traps. Defenders are giving her space like she's carrying a flamethrower and a do not approach sign. Meanwhile, the rest of the Chicago Sky is struggling to create any rhythm. Effort? Sure. Execution? Not so much. Angel's improved shot selection might make her look better, but the team's structural and strategic issues make her shine artificially. The optics of improvement are masking the underlying chaos.
Listen, these days watching the Chicago Sky compete is not that at all. It's like watching paint dry, unfortunately. One player I will never stop believing in is Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a straight up baller, double-double queen. In the first half, she already almost had a double-double against New York Liberty. However, I'm sorry, man. The coaching and the coaching decision continue to make the Sky look even worse than the roster is. Listen, I understand, y'all. If the roster is bad, it's hard. But Teaspoon had a hard roster last year as well. And she may not have been the best X's and O's coach, but she worked with...
Watching Reese bulldoze into the paint is pure spectacle. Shoulder first, barreling through defenders like a WWE star on roller skates. It's impressive visually, but efficiency? Minimal. Sometimes the shot goes in. Sometimes it flies halfway to Wisconsin. And yet fans interpret this chaos as greatness. Meanwhile, refs seem allergic to fouls whenever she charges the paint. Her effort is undeniable. But watching the play-by-play tape, it's less dominance, more controlled demolition.
Now, I've been on the record saying, hey, I don't think this coach has much talent to work with over there. You got Camila Cardoso, who's now going overseas. I don't think there's much talent over there for him to work with. I don't believe there's a single coach in the WNBA who would have this team in the playoffs. I just think there's a real lack of talent over there in Chicago. It just is what it is. But look, bro, I told you about a month ago, Tyler Marsh, you might be looking for work soon.
The Chicago Sky roster doesn't make Marsh's job easy. Camila Carter-Dosa is overseas, the talent pool is thin. But watching coaching decisions, it's painful. Rotations ignored, blowouts prolonged, offensive and defensive schemes seemingly non-existent. Effort is wasted because a plan is either absent or poorly executed. Angel can try her hardest, but without a structure supporting her, even a superstar performance is reduced to chaos masquerading as hustle.
I do not know how many more times it can be shouted from the rooftops. Fire Jeff Palagoka and Tyler Marsh before the clock strikes midnight. I turned the game on to see that this man Tyler Marsh emptied the whole bench midway through the third quarter. I saw an 8-point deficit go to 10, 10 go to 20, 20 go to 30, 30 push to damn near 40. This type of incompetence cannot, that can't be rewarded with a paycheck anymore. It's time to let that man go. Same thing with Jeff. That kind of incompetence cannot be rewarded.
Angel stat lines read well. 10 points, 11 rebounds, 5 turnovers. But that's deceptive. Half those rebounds come from her own missed shots. Points are gifted due to turnovers, and the offensive flow is chaotic at best. Fans treat numbers as proof of greatness, but context matters. Effort without efficiency, that's just cardio and chaos. The Sky is losing while the stat sheet tells a story of heroic effort. A classic mismatch between perception and reality.
It's just bad. It seems like Tyler Marsh doesn't have a plan. He doesn't really have offensive schemes, defensive schemes. I mean, I feel like a robot repeating myself. But it's just crazy to see it over and over every game. It's not even about them losing. It's atrocious on the perimeter. And he doesn't address any of that, man. He just doesn't address.
Reese supporters defend every misstep with medieval-level passion. Missed layups, blocks, turnovers, none of it matters. Fans treat every mistake as sabotage, a foul conspiracy, or biased officiating. Meanwhile, the reality is obvious. This is not dominance. It's denial dressed up as hustle. Watching the games with a critical eye, the difference between effort and actual skill is glaring. And yet, the social media noise drowns out entirely.
So I'm back with my bonnet, so y'all know what time it is. I just watched the Minnesota and the Chicago Sky game, and I have to be fair. Minnesota, they get ready to play, but Chicago did too. I feel like the problem with the Chicago Sky is they were out-coached. They had a couple injuries. And yeah, I feel like Mr. Marsh needs to understand that when Angel Reese is tired like that, he needs to pull her out. Because what happens is, I've noticed she starts to make unnecessary turnovers, some things that turn into fast break points, just little things that's going to come with time and development. However, I feel like Chicago was most definitely out-coached today.
Watching Chicago's games feels like watching community theater masquerading as basketball. Fast breaks, demolition derbies, decision-making, hazardous. Footwork looks like someone learning TikTok dances mid-drive. Yet, Angel logs marathon minutes as if sheer cardio proves dominance. Defenders sag off her like she's a liability, and fans see 12 rebounds as proof of greatness. Reality? It's stat padding dressed as effort, a performance without strategy or control.